B Marsh Boxing, what's going on, world? Back at it with another post fight review. Unification. We got Janibek versus Vincenzo Gualtieri. This is a unification at middleweight, IBF, WBO. Johnny Beck coming in with his undefeated record versus another undefeated fighter. They both come in with their straps. Johnny Beck, WBO, the Vincenzo guys, IBF. And this was a one-way domination, you know. The Johnny Beck, he's a southpaw. In the southpaw stance, the other guy was more of a guy not keeping a high guard. Sometimes he got his hands down, but a lot of movement, Not a lot of firepower coming back at Johnny Beck. Johnny Beck broke him down, you know what I mean? The guy was switching stances from orthodox to southpaw. And to me, when he got into the southpaw stance, just like what Johnny Beck is, he was getting hit more, you know. Uh, Vincenzo, let me hear what Vincenzo got to say right quick. Yeah, there's levels to this, and Johnny Beck had busted the guy's left eye up already with the jab and also them sweeping left hands. Excuse me. Them sweeping left hands straight down the pipe. There was more the fifth and the sixth round is where Johnny Beck finished this guy. And there was some mean sweeping left uppercut jabs, you know what I mean? Uppercut kind of jabs, up jab, uppercut style, you know what I mean? And they was catching the man, what's his name? Gualtieri, you know, and they actually staggered him way back. And, Johnny Beck tried to go in for the kill. Dude got saved by the bell. But from that point on, it was just a matter of time. And in the sixth round, Johnny Beck catches him again with the exact same punch, and we got the same exact reaction from the man Gutierrez. It was a devastating punch that knocked him way back, and he didn't throw no more punches. The man Johnny Beck went in for the kill, barrage of punches. Referee jumps in and stops the fight. This was one of the most one-sided unifications I've seen in quite a very long time. Um, Trying to think who got really got destroyed in the unification in this type of fashion. It doesn't really happen so much in unifications. You know what I mean? Um, uh, but Johnny Beck is now a two titleist holder, two titles at 160 pounds. Yeah, and he's making a name for himself. Kazakh style. That's been his little moniker since he's come into the boxing game on ESPN. But he gotta sharpen up on his English if he wants to be in any kind of regard like the man Gennady Golovkin. You know what I mean? I like Johnny Beck style. He's a good fighter. Yeah, I mean this is the guy that made the man Demetrius Andrade basically go to 168 pounds because he ain't want to fight Johnny Beck as his mandatory. So Johnny Beck did his thing in there. Big ups to him. Um, the other guy was undefeated, but he had never fought out of Germany in his whole life. This was his first fight in the United States. And Johnny Beck made an easy work out of him. To improve to 15-0 with 10 KOs. Um, you know, the middleweight division has been kind of weak in the last couple of years. Triple G was holding a lot of belts hostage. He's vacated most of them. And that's how a guy like Gutierrez became a champion. He beat an undefeated, I believe, silver medalist, Olympian from Brazil, older guy by the name of Falcao, and that's how they fought for a vacant title. The man Erislandy Lara is like a WBA champion at 160. I don't even know whom he beat to become a champion. Jamel Charlo hasn't fought in over 2 years, holding a WBC belt. So it hasn't been a very good look with the middleweight division, a glamour division, and hopefully Janibek. He seems like the best fighter to me, and I'd like to see him get unifications. To try and tie up all them straps to become undisputed. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be so hard. Erslandy Lara's at least 40 years old. Charlo hasn't fought in over 2 years. He already holds two. So the world is his at middleweight. We shall see if he's going to be able to achieve all them other straps. All right? D-March Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this unification Kazakh style victory for Alimkhauny. Janibek. D-March Boxing, I'm gone. One.